probably more questions around hell in scripture than we would probably like, and even can build a full sense of theology from. But I would say is that the primary meta narrative of scripture starts in Genesis 1 and 2, when you have to look, what is the framework of salvation? What is the framework of why God moved? Why did God come down even into the Exodus story? Why is God moving down into filling the first Solomon's temple? Like, why did Jesus actually come down? And you ultimately see the primary emphasis of the story of Christianity is about a God who loves his people and draws near to his people. And so I think when you have to let primary things be primary. The Christian story is primarily a love story. It's primarily about a God who loves his people and draws near to his people. And so when you put the emphasis on something that's not the primary source, I think you miss the mark. And so
standard evangelical belief would
Yeah.
be that only Christians could go to heaven, and that unbelievers would go to hell. However, if that's the way the story ends for the vast majority of people, then I don't think it is a love story. Because I actually agree everything you just said.
Sure.
But I think hell robs us of that story.
But how cruel would it be for God to look at somebody, to someone who like genuinely rejects God or the idea of God, to actually make them spend eternity with God? That would be also just as cruel.